press Tampa to release the cow. To break the troll from the lower kid, the bullet was crushed into the bullet man, fixed under the strong force of the spring. Then insert the bullet into the bullet well, and it's being held in place by Tampa. Pull and release the garbage handle can send the first bullet into the gun chamber. The garbage handle pushes the gun assembly backwards. As it moves backwards, the nearby yellow is compressed. When moving forward near the gun machined from the bullet man, stripping the top bullet, and pushed it into the chamber. Inside the frame of the gun is the gun. The gun has several locking convex losses on it. Engage with a convex lesion on the barrel extension. When the gun comes into contact with the end of the barrel, it rotates and locks into place. The locking function is realized by the cam flute inside the gun. The cut moves within the guide rail of the gun frame, make it able to rotate. When the gun is turned on, it's locked in a forward position, only in convex. The wheel can only be rotated after it is removed from the groove of the machine man. In rare cases, when the gun is not fully locked, auxiliary pusher handle available. Press the auxiliary push handle button. Emergency brake for push handle. Combine with the groove on the gun frame. This forces the frame forward until the gun is completely locked. After removing the speed AR-15 is in the pending state. A groove on the fast and slow machine. It moves the trigger. When the trigger is pulled, the hammer is released from the foot iron. Hammer yellow drive. Hammer forward, strike needle. Move the needle forward and hit the bullet fire. The enemy fire contains priming charges and a needle hub. Sparks are generated when the needle strikes the enemy fire. Push the warhead down the barrel. Ignite the propellant inside the bullet. Bullet in the barrel. Expanding gunpowder gas. The line gives the warhead the ability to rotate steadily. Some of the gas passes through the barrel. Enter the gun frame through the airway. The gas button forces the frame to move backwards. And fix it to the mirror of the gun. The shell hook grabs the bottom edge of the empty cartridge case until the hull boat ejects it through the hull window and hit the shell thrower during the flight. When the gun frame moves backwards, he brings the hammer back to standby and caught by a semi-automatic foot iron. When the buffer reaches the back end of the Kixia extension step, near Huang makes the gun box near forward. In the process of nearby, and introduce it into the chamber. At the same time, pull the shell hook into the bottom edge of the new bullet. Disengage the hammer from the semi-automatic stopper. Again, the trigger stops the iron and controls the hammer, such as M16 and M4. Military variant of the A-25. Added a third option, automatic firing mode. Fully automatic stopper and a hook on the back of the hammer. Continuous operation while continuously holding the trigger. When dialing the speed machine to the auto-automatic position, the semi-automatic iron barrier is prohibited from moving. When the gun frame moves backwards, after completing an activation, fully automatic stop iron forward rotation. When the gun frame is forward, fully automatic iron barrier. Make the trigger stop iron control the hammer again. Spot fire mode to save ammunition and improve accuracy. Spot mode was later introduced. although the fully automatic foot iron is still retained. Semi-automatic foot iron on the left. When switching to burst mode, the semi-automatic iron barrier on the left is disabled. Enables the M4 to fire up to 3 rounds at a time. Clutch spring. It expands only when the hammer is moving backwards. When the trigger is turned forward, the spot iron will snap into the deep groove of the cam. Cam rotates when hammering the back seat. The spot iron is stuck into the first small groove. That's not enough for the hammer to catch. Fully automatic foot iron quilt fluctuation. The cam spins again, loop, repeat. The cam rotates again. The hook of the point shot foot iron is stuck into the third more. Hit the iron can, now reach and catch the hammer. Must be released to fire the next 3 shots. After the last round of ammunition has been fired, tamanto, the elastic plate is pushed up and the empty cabin is hung up and released. Insert the new bullet and press the empty cabin hookup release button. For zeroing correction, use a bullet. You can adjust the sight to move up and down. The cover includes 2 doped holes, used when shooting at close range. The arrow 200 meters to 0. Use smaller holes for long-range shooting. Turn the high and low adjustment knob. The knob on the right side of the hood is used to adjust the wind. Accurate scale on the back of the cover door. The handle of A25 can be disassembled to install other saws. For longer range sights, advanced combat optical sights such as ACOG. It's often called buffer tube movement. Many A2s are equipped with adjustable stocks. The butt of the gun extends along the machine man. Press the release lever. Release it after moving it to the desired position. Lock it in place. When the rifle is not in use, to close the dust cover of the shell-throwing window, the dust cap automatically opens when the rifle is fired.